I find it amusing to think that after that parking ticket in Menomonie, within an hour, I think people are calling because it took me about 30 minutes to upload the video. It was a long video, and it was a 20 minutes, over a 20-minute upload time at the library. And I think people might have started calling immediately. So I had the incident and happen, and then within an hour or so, people were calling the police department or the city hall, and I bet that really stunned the police too. That's a stunner itself to have a response happen so fast because I uploaded the video so fast, and a pretty long video too, like almost a 25-minute video uploaded in less than a half hour at that library to get an immediate reaction within less than an hour. So they were asking the people who received the call, the people at the police station or the city hall, they were probably asking, when did this happen? And they knew who the cop was, I'm guessing. So they asked the cop, when did this happen? And he'd be like, less than an hour ago. and they'd be stunned to find this out, to have such a quick reaction to when it's from the time that the incident occurred. This isn't an incident. This isn't a reaction a week or a month later. This is a reaction almost immediately. So that probably was a stunner right there. They had no preparation. The incident happened immediately. I uploaded several videos. It might have been a bit of a blitz for them. All right, they didn't have time to prepare. They didn't have time to look into me beforehand. It just happens. I get an incident, an immediate incident with a cop, or I get an incident with a cop, and sometimes I'm able to immediately share that interaction. It's not like live stream. Live stream would be even faster. I'm not always live streaming. I premiered the video, so the people were able to get a feel like it's happening in real time, almost with about a half-hour delay. Since I uploaded so fast, it was about a half-hour delay straight from the phone. And I just only uploaded straight from the phone just to get the situation communicated immediately. Whatever I had on the phone was going up. Any editing that I wanted to do would have to happen later with the 360 cameras, because that would take extra time. And as far as I'm concerned, when it comes to incidents that are a little pressing, a little stressful, that seem to require immediate attention, I go for the immediate upload. I don't edit, because even if I wanted to shorten that video, that still takes time. I haven't really, I wouldn't even know where to shorten it anyway. Half-hour video. If I wanted to just cut off a minute at the end, that would take time for processing. I didn't want to do any processing. I wanted to just go straight from recording to uploading. That's why I prefer the phone, because if I did that on the GoPros, I'd have to transfer the video to the phone, which could take 20 minutes itself. It's almost a minute per minute. A minute transfer time to me, and then a few maybe 40 seconds to convert it to the phone from the GoPro app to the phone. That takes time. I like the process of going from the phone to YouTube right directly for these very exigent. I'd call them an exigent upload. Like cops have exigent circumstances where they need to get inside your home to get you out of a fire to save you or something, or they're chasing a suspect, somebody with a warrant. This was an exigent upload. I just needed to get it up as fast as I could, just to start communicating to people. In fact, as it was uploading, I could still navigate around YouTube. So I did a screenshot and then put that in my community tab. I did a little screenshot of the video showing the cop's face as best I could. I didn't get a lot of his face in that camera because he was so tall, Officer Chris, and so the most immediate was uploading that picture to the community tab. But I mean, yeah, there's also Twitter, but it doesn't have the same impact. I could put a little written blurb that, hey, you know, this guy gave me a parking ticket and it was bogus. But actually showing the interaction on video, even if it's not great, cuts off the cop's head and all that, still the audio is there, the back and forth, people can really feel like they're there in the moment, and then really get a good grasp of what happened, what's going on. See that it's so bogus. It was such a bogus incident. And these are people who are, I guess, are subscribed, are checking my channel. Were checking my channel at the time. And I made sure to communicate my phone number in the description. I like to fill out the description as much as possible. Look, the exact location, the Facebooks for the police, and phone numbers. Just want to get respond immediately, upload immediately, and then orient the people who are watching the video in the most exact manner. Tell them exactly what I know. I don't want to make it with situations like this. When I get a ticket, I don't want to make it vague at all. I want it specific, absolutely specific. Make it totally clear what's happening, and then of course let them know I'm upset about this. Because that's helpful in the storytelling process. There's a lot to it. There's a lot of storytelling involved from you, and show people from beginning to end what's going on, and they see, you know, in that first video, they see that the end is that, hey, I got a ticket, the cop just running away from me. And there was an immediate reaction. And so that's why within 4 hours, I got good response. And then I didn't even leave the area. You know, if it was a week later, I'd have been several cities away. But within hours, the cop saw me. Maybe he just that was his patrol area, so he's looking around, and he saw me. And was able to approach me and tell me that the ticket was voided. Within a short time, in that same day, within that short time, it was resolved. And I don't know what people said. That's another part of this story to really find out. Some people record their conversations when they do make these calls, like the Swan Villain, he seems like he's back on YouTube a little bit more. But what is on what's happening on the receiving end? That's, I mean, clearly something very helpful, something very productive was happening on the receiving ends with the city of Menomonie, the, to the point where they made their decision. But I mean, yeah, the people who are making the calls, it's hard to tell what they're saying, but some of them are very effective. Some of them are saying the right things, saying things that make change happen, maybe make the city a little make the people a little uncomfortable. I'm guessing there were probably some threats of lawsuits and yeah, complaints, police complaints, probably some requests for public information, uh, kind of the basic conversational topics to make for that incident. But yeah, immediate. It's like a blitzkrieg. The immediate my immediate communication of the incident, and then the immediate reaction. And it's not easy to get that put together. It's not always an easy process. And I say that because sometimes, you know, some libraries are extremely slow with upload speeds. So so that's that.